Have you ever wondered how Mahatma Gandhi, a man of humble beginnings, became an icon of peace and nonviolence? Born in the small coastal town of Porbandar, Gujarat, India, in the mid-19th century, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was a child of modest means. His parents were deeply rooted in traditional values, which would later influence Gandhi's own philosophy. At the tender age of 13, Gandhi entered into an arranged marriage, a common practice at the time. But it was his journey to London to study law that would truly start to shape his worldview. There he encountered a myriad of religious philosophies and social ideologies that challenged and expanded his perspectives. These experiences began to mold him, slowly guiding him on the path that would make him the Mahatma, the great soul. It was these early experiences that laid the foundation for the man who would later inspire millions. Did you know that Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolence was born out of his experiences in South Africa? Indeed, the very concept of satyagraha, or nonviolent resistance, was forged in the fires of racial discrimination that Gandhi faced in South Africa. It was a time that tested his resolve, his patience, and his faith in humanity. When Gandhi arrived in South Africa in the late 19th century, he was shocked by the widespread racial discrimination and injustice. He was thrown off a train for refusing to move from a first-class compartment. This event sparked a flame in Gandhi, a flame that would grow into a beacon of resistance against inequality. He devised the concept of satyagraha, a method of non-violent resistance, as a response to these injustices. Through this, he led campaigns for Indian rights and fought against oppressive laws, using non-violence as his weapon. His successful use of satyagraha in South Africa paved the way for his future fights for freedom. Gandhi's time in South Africa was a turning point, a period that honed his belief in the power of nonviolence and resistance. But how did Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolence play out in his fight for India's independence? Upon his return to India, Mahatma Gandhi became an active participant in the country's political milieu. He joined the Indian National Congress, an organization at the forefront of the independence movement, and his charisma, conviction, and unique approach to political dissent quickly propelled him into a leadership role. Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolence, or ahimsa, was not a passive state of existence but a proactive force of change. He believed that violence bred more violence, and that true freedom could only be achieved through peaceful means. His belief was put to the test in the non-cooperation movement of the early 1920s. In response to the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, Gandhi called for a complete boycott of British goods and institutions, urging Indians to lead self-reliant lives. Millions heeded his call, demonstrating the power of peaceful protest. In 1930, Gandhi led the Salt March, a 24-day, 240-mile walk to the Arabian Sea. This peaceful protest against the British salt tax was a strategic masterstroke, capturing the world's attention and revealing the injustice of colonial rule. The Quit India movement of 1942 was another significant chapter in the fight for independence. Despite his arrest and imprisonment, Gandhi's call for immediate independence resonated throughout the nation, inspiring widespread acts of civil disobedience. Throughout these movements, Gandhi stood firm in his commitment to nonviolence. He endured imprisonment, fasted to the brink of death, and faced brutal retaliation, all while maintaining an unwavering faith in the power of peace. His actions were not without controversy, but his courage and conviction were undeniable. Through his leadership and commitment to nonviolence, Gandhi played a pivotal role in India's struggle for independence. His life is a testament to the fact that the path of nonviolence may be arduous, but it is also a path of extraordinary courage, resilience, and ultimately triumph. So, what can we learn from Gandhi's life and philosophy today? Well, Gandhi's legacy is as enduring as it is inspiring. His principles of nonviolence and truth have become universal values, transcending borders and influencing civil rights movements around the globe. From Martin Luther King Jr. in the United States to Nelson Mandela in South Africa, leaders have drawn inspiration from Gandhi's teachings. His philosophy of satyagraha, or insistence on truth, has been a beacon of hope and resistance for countless individuals standing against injustice. In today's world, where conflicts and inequality persist, Gandhi's message of peace and justice remains profoundly relevant. His belief in the power of the individual to bring about change reminds us that we all have a role to play in creating a more equitable world. His life serves as a timeless reminder that change is possible through peaceful means. Let us carry forward this legacy of Gandhi, embracing his principles to shape a better future. As we reflect on Gandhi's life and philosophy, let's commit to fostering peace, nonviolence, and equality in our everyday lives. Just like Gandhi, we too can make a difference. If you found value in this journey through Gandhi's life, don't forget to subscribe for more insightful and motivational content.